Today's artist is Jean DuBuffet. He was French. And the handout is in Otis, and all the links I'm going to go over right now are accessible to you in Otis. So I'm going to start on the handout, and I'm going to show you the slideshow that is linked to the handout. This is a photo of one of DuBuffet's sculptures. If you look at the biker, you can see how large this sculpture is. If this sculpture looks familiar, it's because it's in Chicago. It's right next to Daley Plaza, and probably most of you have walked by it at some point in your life. So there it is. And the next one, here's a picture of DuBuffet himself, and he's driving around the warehouse where all his sculptures are stored. And these sculptures are placed all over the world, from Europe to Asia to the United States, South America. Here's another piece, again, really tall. You can walk through this one and notice the black lines. Notice how the piece has a black line that never stops, that's connected. So if you were to, run your finger along this black line, it would never come to an end. It continues through the entire sculpture. And that was a trademark of DuBuffet, the one long continuous line. Now, most of his pieces were black and white, but you can see here he does add some red and blue. He would use red and blue sometimes, and sometimes a dot of yellow, but that was it. And if you remember, red, blue, and yellow are primary colors. So he only used primary colors, and with those, usually red and blue. And then the second part, again, was that black continuous line. This is a playground in the Netherlands, and it's huge. It's at one of their national parks, and kids, you can see, can run around on it and play on it. It's kind of cool. And again, this one doesn't have the red, blue, or yellow. It's just black and white, but it does have that long black continuous line that threads throughout his piece. Here's another sculpture, and this one has the red and blue. And he liked the stripes. You can see the stripes. Red stripes, blue stripes. Here's another piece that's similar to the one in Chicago. You can walk through this one. It's pretty tall. It's probably about 2 or 3 floors high. And another one, and again, black continuous line. It never stops. It's all connected. And when you do your DuBuffet, that's what you're going to do. You're going to do this black continuous line, and I'm going to show you. This one you can walk through. It's like almost like a tunnel, like a play area. Again, very cool. Here's another example. This is not a sculpture. This is a drawing, a painting. And if you look carefully, you can see the faces that are hidden. Look where my mouse is. You can see the faces. So this piece was very reminiscent of his sculptures. Black and white, continuous line, never ends, with hidden faces. And of course, you can see the red stripes, the blue stripes, and the dash of very faint yellow. Here's a picture of Jean DuBuffet looking at his sculptures. Another drawing. And some of these drawings he would turn into sculptures. Others just remained drawings. Again, you see the red stripes, the blue stripes, the red and the blue, with maybe a hint of yellow, primary colors. Here are some more pieces. Again, very identifiable. Black, white, continuous line, red stripes, blue stripes. I don't know if there's any yellow in here. Sometimes you have to look very hard for the yellow. Another example of DuBuffet's artwork, and again, you can see the red stripes, the blue stripes, and the black continuous line. And here it is again. And these are more of his abstract pieces. So when you draw your portrait, what you're going to do is put your pen on the paper and not lift it up. If you cheat and you lift it up, put it back exactly where it came from. So the idea is that you have one continuous line. You're going to draw a portrait of a person without lifting that pen. You're going to do it on Klecky or if you want to do it on an art app, that's fine too. But you're going to click that black and you're going to one continuous line to make a face, to make a portrait. When you're done, you're going to add a new layer and put the layer underneath and color it in. You can use the primary colors, red and blue. You can use a little bit of yellow, just like DuBuffet did. You can also add red stripes, blue stripes, just like he did. And again, this is abstract. So there's really no wrong way to do it. It's going to come out looking different than what you're used to. But the one rule you have to have is the continuous black line. And I guess the second rule is red, blue, and yellow, primary colors. And that will be your DuBuffet project.